say? $50 a prize?
Well, I spare no expense for the Dark Mark show. Okay, here we go. Got two people, one that I've known quite some time, haven't seen you in like 3 years, and I just met you, but you come highly recommended.
Great.
All the people in the S&M community are lining up guests for me, which is great. This is Master Arcane.
Yes, nice to meet you.
I think it's Master Arcane. That's you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the best of my knowledge.
And by the way, Hannah, my co-host, was remarking on how nice your body was.
Oh, outstanding.
Because I posted a picture of you with a crow's mask, and you were shirtless.
Yeah, gas mask. Yeah.
Is that gas mask?
Lighting someone's butt on fire, probably.
Is that what you were doing? I was trying to figure out what was going on there.
Where did you see that photo?
That's on Facebook.
Oh, okay. I think it's by Ken Marcus. Took that photo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You were lighting a girl's butt on fire, and you knew who was taking the picture?
It was Ken Marcus's birthday party years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was one of my slaves at the time, and she was up there, and I was, yeah.
Yeah, you come highly recommended. You come recommended by Damon Pierce, legend.
Great, yes, he is.
Who was recommended by Orpheus Black, another legend.
Yes, he is.
So, we know a lot of the same friends. We probably been in the same clubs at the same time.
Probably, yeah.
And you were lighting girls' asses on fire, and I was.
Yes, probably.
And girls were giving me wrong phone numbers. And and to my right, haven't seen you since 2015.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, lifetime ago. Mark.
You probably saw her here and there in some layers and some clubs and things like that. It's our favorite submissive ballerina who rides motorcycles.
Vroom vroom, bitches.
Yes, it's Kat Byslka.
Hello, hello. Yeah.
Catface. Catface has been on some interesting shows. She was on a show where, Orpheus set you on fire.
Yes, he did.
You were on a show where my friend Joe, who was a one-armed comedian,
That's right.
shoved his nub up Sin Twisted's ass, and
classic.
yeah, she sat on his nub, all sorts of things.
What did we call that? The nubby episode.
Yes, it was feel the nub. She sat on his nub, and they were.
It was wrong.
It was a good one. That was
in all kinds of right ways.
That was our #1 show of the year. But
shocker.
before we get started, but that's a real shocker, because the shocker's the one in the pink. Well, if the one in the pink is a nub, that's a real shocker.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes. Before you get going, our sponsors. Who sponsors this filth, this smut? Audible does. Go get an audiobook. They got all sorts of smutty audiobooks too.
Do they?
Everything from 50 Shades of Grey, I know it's vanilla, to the Marquis de Sade. Every time I have somebody
Can I interrupt?
Yeah.
Don't get 50 Shades of Grey.
Right. Every time I have somebody in the scene, they just start laughing at me. But how about some of the classics by Marquis de Sade?
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be good. That will be good. Is there a specific S&M book that you would recommend?
Besides my own?
Yeah. Is yours on Audible?
It's not on Audible.
Okay. What? Like a classic.
A classic would be if Pat Califia, if her book is on Audible.
Yeah.
It was a seminal book back in the day. Everybody read it. It was extremely egalitarian between male dom, male submissive, female submissive, way ahead of its time.
Right.
Can't remember exactly the name, but her name is spelled his name. She did a full female to male sex change. Is Pat, P-A-T, Califia, I think it's a variation of a Greek something, C-A-L-I-F-I-A maybe?
Right.
Yeah, brilliant.
Or any of the bestsellers, biographies, they have comedy. I got everything on Audible. Just go to audibletrial.com, audibletrial.com/DMS. DMS for the Dark Mark Show. You get a free book and a free 30-day trial at audible.com. They got Keith Richards' autobiography, which is great, Tiffany Haddish's biography. They've got all the Harry Potter books. So you got kids, play that in the car, they'll shut up, whatever you want. Audible. Also, Hillary's Vanity. You know Hillary.
Oh my God, yes.
You know Hillary.
Yeah.
Have you been to her store yet?
I've been to every time she's brought her booth to all the events.
She's got a store now in
know.
Burbank.
Nice.
1018. I was at the pajama party this week.
Oh my.
We had a great time. Her little dog Midnight was in pajamas. 1018 Hollywood Way. If you're in Los Angeles, go to Burbank. 1018 Hollywood Way, where all the other cool stores are. Dark Delicacies, Portos. She's right down the street from Portos. Goth clothes from extra small to 4XL. Smaller than you, bigger than me. They've got everything. Or just go to because we have a worldwide audience. We have people listening in Russia, Turkey, Iran, all sorts of places, Japan. Hillary'sVanity.com, they will ship worldwide to you. One more. Got so many sponsors. Lionel Monroe Hat Company. Check them out on Instagram. Get a hat. I just shaved my head, I need a hat. Master Arcane.
Yes.
I can see already this is going to be a great conversation. Do you feel the power?
I feel the power.
What is this that I don't have that he has? He just has this confidence, this power. How do I get this?
Decades and decades of practice.
Right. And the pirate look helps too.
For sure. Why not?
Because you got the do-rag,
Yeah.
the earrings.
I'd like to think that I have made all the mistakes so that other people don't have to, which is why I entered the world of teaching about this.
Right. Was there, I mean, how did you get into the scene, as it were?
Technically speaking, I was the only little boy at age 5, growing up on a street full of little girls.
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever, I grew up in a really normal, vanilla, no white picket fence, but about as mellow as you get over, across the hill in the San Fernando Valley. And
Wait, so there were no boys in the San Fernando Valley?
no, on the street that I grew up on.
Oh, wow.
So in our childhood games, I had to play the good guy and the bad guy, the cowboy and the Indian, the hero and the villain. And I found the part where I was tying up the girl before I had to go rescue her later on. I was like, oh, I'm going to delay this part for a while.
Right.
And so that's
So
it.
you already,
I started really young. My first girlfriend, she actually came out to me first that she was into it. And I just kind of looked her with the sky and said, thank you.
Yeah. Have you already experimented with this and thought about it before the first girlfriend?
As much as you could in a juvenile fashion.
Like when you were going through puberty, you were like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well.
I was attracted to the whole idea of the female in bondage, the superhero comics, the cartoons, everything.
Wonder Woman and all that stuff.
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it's no particular thing. I had like I said, a very normal childhood. No particular thing to trace it back to.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just always there.
Yeah.
I've actually gotten into conversations about where did it come from, or maybe a past life or something like that.
Yeah, I don't want to do a therapy.
So.
Do you believe in past lives?
I believe there's more going on than meets the eye. And,
Yeah.
And I call myself spiritual, but not religious.
Right. So perhaps in the past life you were.
Sure, why not?
Well, who knows? Who knows?
Could have been a giraffe as well. In the past life, we don't know.
Or a fly.
Or a fly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And on the wall of the Marquis de Sade's bedroom, and that's where I got that. See?
Oh my God, that's a
See?
brilliant connection.
You just throw it, he just runs.
Right there, man.
Kat, how did you get in the scene?
Well, the scene itself was a very, very wavy path. I didn't get it started quite so young. In college, I would say I was brought the Marquis de Sade, 100 Days of Sodom.
Right.
And so I read a few, and then I just sort of put it away. I was like, this isn't, I'm too prim and proper. I too grew up in such a household. And then it wasn't until later on I read the Anne Rice trilogy, and that's what awaked.
All these are on Audible, audibletrial.com/DMS. Go ahead.
I'm still working with awoken.
You woke. Really?
Yeah. So
let's cut the bullshit. Who was the first guy that spanked you, and what happened?
Well, so I got into the power exchange actually as a professional sub. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know how.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I worked at a local place on the west side.
So it was a professional thing at first. It wasn't.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even once I stopped doing that and just had a relationship, really wasn't many, just the one. It was so vanilla, privately, but publicly it was all about the dynamic. So it was an interesting experience.
Right. This is the one you still can't get over?
Oh, stop.
I got to help you get over this. We got to be
There's nothing to get over.
private and public.
Huh?
So we got to do private and public.
Which part?
All of it. All of it. First off, you got to take your hair out of the bun. I have to be pulling your hair everywhere we go. And I've got to be spanking you publicly and privately.
And fire. Don't forget the fire.
No, we're getting to the fire. We're just sorry. The whole hour of show. I'm like.